and called con artists. I'm talking about Tori and Dean. Oh, girl.
Oh, now they being called con artists?
Now a warning. Now a warning. So con artist Tori and Dean bailed out again. So this story, it's what can you say? Tori and Dean don't have two nickels to rub together. They have 950 kids. She spent that $25 they paid her for being a judge on Drag Race. They won't give her any more series about her kids. And basically, Mama Candy Spelling, who I met and was quite lovely, is funding their lifestyle, which includes a $9,500 rental of a huge apartment house with a pool and a big yard for all their ass kids. And Dean, and of course this picture right here of a of a fucking bouncy house. They spent like, $25,000 on one of their fucking kids' birthday parties. Tori, the IRS is garnishing Tori's bank for $707,000, $100,000 in back taxes, and Dean owes $100,000 in back child support. Yet they're living a lavish life, and Dean has bought himself a brand new motorcycle. Lady Red, these motherfuckers are just a hot mess as usual.
They are a hot mess as usual, and we knew this was going to happen. I just don't understand why people are focusing on the bullshit that they're spending. The biggest amounts are being spent on the storages that this motherfucking obsessive compulsive bitch has because she don't know how to let go of shit. You understand what I'm saying? Something's wrong with this heifer. Something's wrong with her to marry a gay man and try to make him be her husband and give her kids with no... I'm just saying, something's wrong with these people. Tori, get help. Dean, find a good trans woman and you'll be all right.
Tammy Brown, do you watch any Tori and Dean shows?
Well, you know what it reminds me of is when that Efron boy, Zac Efron, was riding around with Tom Cruise on a motorbike. Could you imagine
that reminded you of that?
Yeah, because he's out there riding around on his new motorbike.
So you were reminded of that because the penises were in the mud. In the mud.
Yes. Slipped right off the motorbike into the mud.
Right. That's what I thought.
Ding-a-ling, no scene, no more.
Well, I'm just saying, once it's covered, nobody cares.
Ooh, mud dibber. Mud dauber.
Mud diver.
Mud dauber.
Whoever's watching, please make a line of T-shirts based on things that Tammy Brown says just on this show. Okay. Now, T.S. Madison, do you have any idea who Tori and Dean are?
Lady Red, did you just say all that? You and Tammy Brown?
I'm just saying, don't act like you ain't never traipsed through the mud. You know it happens.
No, I'm talking about you said she married a gay man?
Oh, you didn't know?
Oh, I know everything.
Oh, okay.
Well, I just think that they're hiding the porn career that they have.
Oh. This is full of alternative facts today, and I am loving it. What porn career does Tori and Dean have?
Come on, X2.
Somebody's paying for that stuff.
Come on, X2.
I think that's Candy Spelling, who has a gazillion-dollar fortune, and it says here there she's spoon-feeding them the money. So not enough so that they can go shopping big time, but enough that they can pay their rent, and Tori can still get that Gucci handbag
and
the motorcycle and don't forget storages.
That bitch is for real crazy.
Don't forget the storages. Storages. Lady Red hates the storages.
I'm just saying, I could never afford a fucking storage. You know what I mean? And in my mind, I'm rich. But I'm just saying, she has a couple of, not even just 2 or 3. It's several storages. They're stacked from the bottom to the top. She has documented it on one of her bullshit shows. So stop acting like y'all don't know this bitch got problems. Why don't you take the money, Candy, and get her some fucking therapy, some real therapy, not people who you paid already who gonna tell her what she need to say so that she could continue to spend the money and fuck up the children's lives.
Ooh. All right. Woo. Justin, can you add anything to that Lady Red magic?
That was like some 90210, no, she better know. It's interesting because I kind of like the visual of Candy spoon feeding her money, like Tori's a gerbil with the water feeder, just trying to get that sweet nectar out of the cage. let her turn into a mess. Let Donna Martin hoard again. You know, like I want to see her on Hoarders.
I
That's
think
all I
she
want.
will do
That'll be
hoarders
a
as
good-
long as
she'll
they
get-
have a fee.
If there's that
she'll be
paycheck.
there.
Come into my
That's
house.
exactly
Look at my
what it
mess,
is,
kids. Where are the
right.
kids?
No,
Oh, there's
for
one
real.
mummified under the couch. You know, let's. I mean, yeah. Don't. I want. What's her name? What's the mom's name again?
Candy.
Candy. I want Candy.
Candy.
Just keep spoon feeding her like Flowers in the Attic style. Just.
Oh God.
Oh,
This'll play
wait,
out.
I think you just triggered. Flowers
Flowers in the Attic.
in the attic.
Flowers in the
You
Attic.
got me a flowers in the attic, honey.
Girl, you should see my flowers in the basement.
Now, T.S., your mom is a multi-millionaire who hoards the money and rolls it up into little things and Did she lock you
Don't
up
you
in the
look at me
attic?
like that. Don't you look over at me like that. They read you like a book, honey, when you came. They read your spirit. They knew you was a millionaire. Rolling on that cart like that, huh? That's $1 million cart. And you come on a TV set and go to sleep like that. And not worried about being fired, girl.
Well, looks like Tori and Dean might be able to find new jobs on T.S. Madison's staff after
right.
this show. Yeah, it's wonderful.
Bring them on. I got some good porno sets ready for her.
Oh my God, I forgot about that part of your job, T.S.
Well, no,
sometimes,
it
for
was.
T.S., sometimes
it
you're
was.
such a big star that I forget
That
you
used
still
to
are
be.
fucking thugs and you're doing for money.
Yeah, it used to be. That used to be my job.
You're no longer doing it? No, you're like elevating up RuPaul
I just let
levels.
that stuff sit over there. I'm not
Oh,
gonna say
because
I'm
it
not still making money.
Still makes money
Because it's
no
about
matter
residual.
what.
Anything that I put my fingers, toes, and elbows on, it's going to be a residual.
Yes.
Anything.
Yes,
That's one
honey.
shirt.
There's going to be a residual in the making for me.
I've heard you've left a lot of residuals in some men.
I have, and one in me, but you know, it's just one.
My favorite is there's like the shot of you from one of those movies where like police officers are dragging you away.
Yes,
You're
yes,
like,
they're taking me
"Oh."
away, because I've been a bad girl.
Bad girl,
Yes,
bad.
I've
What
been
you
so
gonna
damn
do?
bad.
Tia's gonna come for you.
I think the residuals just sitting right next to her.
That's right. That's right.